We make a living by what we get, but we make a life by what we give. Attitude is a little thing that makes a big difference. The best argument against democracy is a 5-minute conversation with the average voter. Courage is what it takes to stand up and speak. Courage is also what it takes to sit down and listen. I may be drunk, miss, but in the morning I will be sober and you will still be ugly. No one can guarantee success in war, but only deserve it. If Hitler invaded hell, I would make at least a favorable reference to the devil in the House of Commons. The farther backward you can look, the farther forward you can see. We shall defend our island, whatever the cost may be. We shall fight on the beaches, we shall fight on the landing grounds, we shall fight in the fields and in the streets, we shall fight in the hills, we shall never surrender. I am fond of pigs. Dogs look up to us. Cats look down on us. Pigs treat us as equals. All the great things are simple, and many can be expressed in a single word: freedom, justice, honor, duty, mercy, hope. History will be kind to me, for I intend to write it. I'm always ready to learn, although I do not always like being taught. In wartime, truth is so precious that she should always be attended by a bodyguard of lies. I am an optimist. It does not seem too much use being anything else. We are masters of the unsaid words, but slaves of those we let slip out. We have always found the Irish a bit odd. They refuse to be English. To jaw is always better than to war. I am prepared to meet my Maker. Whether my Maker is prepared for the great ordeal of meeting me is another matter. If you have an important point to make, don't try to be subtle or clever. Use a pile driver. Hit the point once. Then come back and hit it again. Then hit it a third time, a tremendous whack. History is written by the victors. An appeaser is one who feeds a crocodile, hoping it will eat him last. The pessimist sees difficulty in every opportunity. The optimist sees the opportunity in every difficulty. Never hold discussions with a monkey when the organ grinder is in the room. Play the game for more than you can afford to lose. Only then will you learn the game. I never worry about action, but only inaction. Politics is not a game. It is an earnest business. Ending a sentence with a preposition is something up with which I will not put. Now this is not the end. It is not even the beginning of the end. But it is, perhaps, the end of the beginning. Success consists of going from failure to failure without loss of enthusiasm. You have enemies? Good. That means you've stood up for something, sometime in your life. To improve is to change, to be perfect is to change often. A lie gets halfway around the world before the truth has a chance to get its pants on. A pessimist sees the difficulty in every opportunity, an optimist sees the opportunity in every difficulty. The truth is incontrovertible. Malice may attack it, ignorance may deride it, but in the end, there it is. Socialism is a philosophy of failure, the creed of ignorance, and the gospel of envy. Its inherent virtue is the equal sharing of misery. If we open a quarrel between past and present, we shall find that we have lost the future. The price of greatness is responsibility. Victory at all costs, victory in spite of all terror, victory however long and hard the road may be, for without victory, there is no survival. Courage is rightly esteemed the first of human qualities, because it is the quality which guarantees all others. Personally, I'm always ready to learn, although I do not always like being taught. Nothing in life is so exhilarating as to be shot at without result. This is no time for ease and comfort. It is time to dare and endure. My most brilliant achievement was my ability to be able to persuade my wife to marry me. It is no use saying, "We are doing our best." You have got to succeed in doing what is necessary. The inherent vice of capitalism is the unequal sharing of blessings. The inherent virtue of socialism is the equal sharing of miseries. Kites rise highest against the wind, not with it. We shape our buildings, thereafter they shape us. A fanatic is one who can't change his mind and won't change the subject. To build may have to be the slow and laborious task of years. To destroy can be the thoughtless act of a single day. Without tradition, art is a flock of sheep without a shepherd. Without innovation, it is a corpse. The empires of the future are the empires of the mind. True genius resides in the capacity for evaluation of uncertain, hazardous, and conflicting information. A prisoner of war is a man who tries to kill you and fails, and then asks you not to kill him. Criticism may not be agreeable, but it is necessary. It fulfills the same function as pain in the human body. It calls attention to an unhealthy state of things. There are two things that are more difficult than making an after-dinner speech: climbing a wall which is leaning toward you and kissing a girl who is leaning away from you. No comment is a splendid expression. I'm using it again and again. Those who can win a war well can rarely make a good peace, and those who could make a good peace would never have won the war. Short words are best, and the old words when short are best of all. It is a fine thing to be honest, but it is also very important to be right. No crime is so great as daring to excel. A state of society where men may not speak their minds cannot long endure. Never give in, never, 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 in nothing great or small, large or petty, never give in except to convictions of honor and good sense. Men occasionally stumble over the truth, but most of them pick themselves up and hurry off as if nothing had happened. War is a game that is played with a smile. If you can't smile, grin. If you can't grin, keep out of the way till you can. We shall draw from the heart of suffering itself the means of inspiration and survival. There are a terrible lot of lies going about the world, and the worst of it is that half of them are true. Too often the strong, silent man is silent only because he does not know what to say, and is reputed strong only because he has remained silent. It is more agreeable to have the power to give than to receive. I cannot pretend to be impartial about the colors. I rejoice with the brilliant ones, and am genuinely sorry for the poor browns. Do not let spacious plans for a new world divert your energies from saving what is left of the old. Politics are very much like war. We may even have to use poison gas at times. Thanks for watching. Subscribe and press the bell icon for more videos.